Well, today, oh my God, coffee is a wonderful. The coffee beans are a wonderful creation from God. They really are. So, obviously, I couldn't work today because it's snowing, and well, I actually went to the gym and had my first two appointments, and then I'm not going to drive for Uber today. That would be a really stupid thing because it's snowing, and you know that's it. So today, what I'm gonna do is basically Jesus worship, Jesus Bible study, you name it, and it's just too bad that this pandemic has shut down all the churches and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying. It's just, but then all the bars, all the adult, the male entertainment places are open, and liquor stores. That's just something I'm always, frowned upon. That those places stay open, but then churches are not allowed to be open. I mean, I guess because churches are tax exempt, and money. It's just money. So, anyways, I want to talk about the cases that then I'm going to go over Matthew 15:25 to 23. According to World COVID, January 7th, there was 279,204 cases and 4,245 deaths. Then on January 8th, there was 607,000 cases and 4,010 deaths. And then the 9th, there was 252,816 cases, and then 3,238 deaths. So it's like, it's been like this, and all of a sudden it went up, and then staying like this, But this virus has been like this kind of curve, and so it's just going to keep going, and that coup attempt that they had at the Capitol, it wasn't going to help either. None of the people that were involved were wearing masks, and it's just, that was a complete cluster. I mean, virus catching cluster. I mean, I guarantee the next couple of weeks there's going to be a lot of cases, because a lot of those people that were involved have families, I'm sure, and they're taking it home, and and then passing it on. So it's just this whole thing is just, this country, I swear, it's just, I'm hoping the Biden and Harris administration really fix things up, and I hope that the mass vaccinations are distributed, and a lot of us are vaccinated, and we could just get on with everything else, and I just hope peace is attained. So I'm going to start reading this. Then Jesus answered and said to her, "O woman, great is your faith. Let it be as you desire." And her daughter was healed from that very hour. Jesus departed from there and skirted the Sea of Galilee, and went up on the mountain and sat down there. Then great multitudes came to him, having with them the lame, blind, mute, maimed, and many others. And they lay down at Jesus' feet, and he healed them. So the multitude marveled. Then they saw the mute speaking, the maimed made whole, the lame walking, the blind seeing, and they glorified God of Israel. Now Jesus called his disciples to himself and said, "I have compassion on the multitude, because they have now continued with me for 3 days and have nothing to eat, and I do not want to send them away hungry, lest they faint on the way." Then his disciples said to him, "Where could we get enough bread in the wilderness to fill such a great multitude?" Jesus said to them, How many loaves do you have? And they said, 7, and a few fish. So he commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground, and then he took the 7 loaves and the fish and gave them thanks, broke them and gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave the multitude. So they all ate and were filled, and they took the 7 large baskets full of the fragments that were left. Now those who ate were 4,000 men, besides women and children. And he sent away the multitudes, got into the boat, and came to the region of Magdala. Then the Pharisees and Sadducees came and testing him, asking he would show them a sign from heaven. And he answered and said to them, When it is evening, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and threatening. Hypocrites, you know how to discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the times. A wicked and adulterous generation seeks after a sign, and no sign shall be given to accept a sign from the prophet Jonah. And then he left them and departed. Now when his disciples had come to their side, they had forgotten to take bread. Then Jesus said to them, Take heed and beware the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, It is because we have taken no bread. But Jesus, being aware of it, said, you little faith, why do you reason among yourselves, because you have brought no bread? Do you not understand and remember the 5 loaves and the 5,000, or how many baskets you took up? No, the 7 loaves of the 4,000, and how many large baskets you took up? How is it you do not understand that I did not speak to you concerning bread? But beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Then they understood that he did not tell them to beware of the leaven of the bread, but of the doctrine of the Pharisees and Sadducees. When Jesus came into the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked the disciples, saying, Who do men say that I had the Son of Man am? So they said, Some say John the Baptist, some say Elijah, and others say Jeremiah, but one of the prophets. He said to them, But who do you say that I am? Simon Peter answered and said, You are Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus answered and said to them, Blessed you are, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I also say to you that you are Peter, and on this rock you will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not prevail against it. And I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatsoever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Then he commanded his disciples that they should tell no one that he was Jesus the Christ. From that time, Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things from the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised on the 3rd day. Then Peter took to him and began to rebuke him, saying, Far be it, Lord, this shall not happen to you. But then he said to Peter, Get behind me, Satan. You are an offense to me, for you are not mindful of the things of God, but the things of men. Then Jesus said to his disciples, If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. For what profit is it to man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Of what will a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man will come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he will reward each according to his works. Surely I say to you, there are some standing here who shall not taste death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. It's powerful words. The Holy Bible is the most amazing and important book ever written. It really is. And I read it when I need comfort, when I need strength, when I need... It really, really is a lifesaver. You know, Jesus does save. He really does. And it's just... I really believe that this country is lost, you know, and with all the anger and hate that's going on right now, and we really need Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ did not like politics. He was apolitical. That's why I'm apolitical, because I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. And so it's just, I think a lot of people are lost, and we need a lot of help, and we need to find Jesus Christ more than ever right now. And we need to be aware and awake and wear a mask until we all get vaccinated. okay, because just not looking good right now. God bless you guys.